Good morning. No worries, we don't need a band today. We're just going to talk about what we need tomorrow. So, we're getting ready for Pilates core. We are going to be doing precision today. So, be ready for that. I'll be keeping some music on. Let me know if you can hear the music. Let me know if you can see me and hear me. You don't have to have the music so much today, so don't worry about it. If you can hear a little bit, that's fine too. We're going to be starting in 3 minutes, folks. So good morning. Welcome to Pilates Mat. And we are going to be doing precision today to finish up our fundamental series. YouTube, let me give you an adjustment. Make sure that you can hear me, that you can see me, and we'll get going. And then we are going to be for yoga tomorrow. If you're joining me for yoga tomorrow, we are going to be doing the Great Divide, which is the diaphragm. We're going to be doing a lot of breathing practices tomorrow and getting that diaphragm to really be able to open and nourish the body. So you're going to need a belt, a band like this, or a yoga strap for tomorrow's yoga practice. Just keep that in mind. Also, if you're dropping in or if you're watching this later, leave me a comment. I might move this class up to 7:30 in the morning because as quarantine is becoming more routine for everyone, most of you are having to work at like 8:30 in the morning already. So 7:30 if that's preferred. We're going to bump up class to 7:30. Just drop me a note in the comments and let me know if that's okay with you. It would still be Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 7:30 in the morning. Saturdays would still be 9:45. Okay? Other than that, let me know. We're going to get started in 2 minutes. So, screen check. You guys can see me okay back here? Yes. Okay, cool. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Lorenza. 7:30. Okay. Yeah, I think 7:30 might be best for most people. So we might be moving it up. We could even move it up as early as tomorrow is fine with me. So that everybody can join us. Starting again in a minute. So if you're just popping in, pop in. We were just talking about moving up class times to 7:30 in the morning on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So we could be 7:30 to 8:30, and then you guys can get on about your day. So if that's okay with you, drop me a note in the comments. Let me know. And then Saturdays will still be 9:45. Tomorrow for yoga, you're going to need a band. Okay? So, yes, from tomorrow. Okay, cool. So, tomorrow you'll need a band, a belt, or a strap of some sort. We're going to be doing some diaphragm work. So make sure you have something like this with you tomorrow and a cushion or a pillow or a yoga block because we're going to be doing some breathing practices to nourish our diaphragm because we're continuing to move up the body in yoga. So we are now at the Great Divide, the diaphragm, which separates all of these compact, busy organs to the light and breath here of the heart and lungs. So we are going to be nourishing that area tomorrow. Okay, so good morning. We're going to get started. It is time. Yes, we need a band tomorrow. So I am looking at starting. I'm going to do this class later this morning. I can't. Good, awesome. Michelle, we were just talking about actually starting at 7:30 in the morning instead, Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, so people could get in and get out and get going with their day because 8:30 is seeming to be a messy time now that the schools have their act together and work places have their remote act together. So let me know if 7:30 would work for you guys, starting maybe even tomorrow. So drop a note in the comments, please, that you heard that 7:30, and I'll make a final announcement based on the research of what you guys comment later on today. I'll let you know. Do you arrive at 7:30 tomorrow morning or 8:30 tomorrow morning? Okay. But I'm thinking 7:30 might be working better for folks at this point. So, and then Saturdays will still be 9:45. Okay. So let me know if 7:30 will work. Tomorrow for yoga, bring a band or a yoga strap or a belt or a very long scarf will suffice, and then a bolster, a block, or something like that. But today for Pilates mat, we need nothing. All right. Toss it to the side. Don't need it. Make sure you can hear me. I'm going to be back here. We're going to get rolling. All right, guys, good morning for Pilates core. We are going to be working on precision today. So we're going to be doing some stuff and some steps. I'll be slowing things down and making sure that you understand all of the little precise nuances that I'm looking for in that exercise. And then after that, we'll like bump it up to tempo. So be ready for some tempo work today. Some slow, precise. Keep the precision to tempo. Okay, you guys ready for that? Yeah? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Can you guys hear me okay? Hopefully. And we're ready? Let's do this. We're going to start at the top of the mat. Should say the back of the mat for Pilates. Top of the mat's over there for yoga. Back of the mat, spread the feet. Make sure your feet are on the mat. About sits bones width apart for the feet, please. Hands are down by your sides. Take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then again, deep breath in and deep breath out. On your next breath in, I want you to lift the arms while you lift off of the heels, and then exhale, float back down. And it's nice and slow and precise. We lift up for 3, down for 3. Up 2, 3, down 2, 3. Up 2, 3, down 2, 3. One more and hold at the top. Now pump the heels. Down, 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 down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake it off. Gets the calves warm really quick, right? Let's lift off of the heels, click the heels in together. We're now in a Pilates V, hopefully with spread feet. Now, take a nice deep breath in, hold the arms here parallel to the chest. I want you to lift off of the heels like you're opening a drawbridge, and then close the heels right back down. We lift, 2, down, 2. Lift, 2, down, 2. Lift, 2, down, 2. One more. Now I want you to double time it. So lift, 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 lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Shake it off. Good. Keeping the heels in our Pilates V. Inhale, lift the arms overhead. On your exhale, peel your spine down to that forward fold. Find your hands to the earth. Now walk yourself out to a high plank. Keep the heels together here. Squeeze the tush. Squeeze through the heels. Squeeze through the thighs. Hollow out the belly away from the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now, the feet. Still in a Pilates V. We're going to pump the ankle forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the right knee down. Bring the left knee to meet it. Cross the ankles behind you. Roll over your bum, to your bum, I should say. Scoot yourself forward. Feet to the front end of the mat. Sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, we roll to the hip and back up for 2. So making this precise. Roll off the tailbone Get to feel as if those hip bones are drawing up and in towards the belly button. Inhale, expand that space. Exhale, tuck the space. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 2. Good. Lift the arms. Start to use the arms less, abs more. Exhale, 2. Notice your knees. Are they wobbling in and out like a newborn colt? Or can you keep your knees in parallel with your thighs and your hips? Now hold back here. Scoop a little bit further. Go to the waist. Inhale, come back up. Can you keep your feet on the floor? Exhale, hip, half. That means the waist. Inhale, up. I went a little too far, went to my ribs. Exhale, hip to the waist. Back up. Inhale at the top. We exhale, hip. Exhale, half. Back up. Last one here. We're going to go to the hip, to the half. Oh, go all the way down to the shoulders. Bring the right knee up. Bring the left knee to meet it. Hands behind the thighs. Pull the legs into the arms. Find that nice, tall ab flexion. When I mean tall, I mean your head is reaching up. Your chin is slightly towards your chest. Now, nice and steady. Bring the hands down by your side. Begin to pump. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you want to get nerdy, keep breathing. They did a study about 5 years ago that shows a slow, sustained inhale of 4 and a staccato of 6 actually moves even more air. So if Joseph had had those tools available to him, I'm sure he would have figured that out eventually. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Are you still squeezing your knees? Are you still pulling your ribs in towards your spine? Now roll your head and shoulders down. Keeping your legs in tabletop position. Take your left leg into that single leg reach, not a stretch, a reach. So the knee stays bent, and it's just the front of the hip that opens. 2, lift, 2, open, 2. And I'm alternating legs. Left, side, pull, up. Feel how your core stabilizes as the leg travels away from the hip, and how your core, like a bungee, draws up, 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 flexing that leg back up over the hip. We're going to do one more here, and then I want you to take it to tempo. Switch, 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 switch. You can imprint your spine if you need to, pulling your lower back towards the floor, or stay in neutral if it's in your practice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees up. Double leg reach to slow pace. Here we go. We're going to take it down. 2, up, 2. Think about the precision here, the spine. As the legs lower, the spine may want to arch. Engage that core to hold the spine in neutral or imprint. 3 more. We take it down. Bring it up. Take it down and up. One more time. Now, to tempo. Down, pull, down, pull. As you take it to tempo, it may be very tempting to just start flinging your legs about. Keep the precision of the slower tempo, but now we're adding a little velocity. 4. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Are those legs getting heavy? Plant the feet. Take the feet out about 6 bones width apart. Press the hips into the sky. Give that beautiful front body a stretch. Those hip flexors work pretty hard on those. And then go ahead and take the body down. I always laugh when I hear people say, don't work all your hip flexors in this. Well, I mean, that's what you're doing. You're doing hip flexion, but okay. It is definitely core, but the hip flexors are part of that. So they do get a little sore in those positions. Don't feel judged for that, okay? If your hip flexors are sore, that's kind of part of the programming, all right? Now, let's go ahead and go into some more abdominal work, but this time we got to flex back up. If you have diastasis recti, please keep your head down for the series. You can do everything we're doing with your head down. Otherwise, hands come to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, ab flex. Now pull the right knee to tabletop. Pull the left knee to tabletop. Pull the right knee into the chest. Left leg goes out long. Single leg stretch. We switch. 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 It's a pump. 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 Good. Breathe. I want you to find the precision of your breath. Now, to tempo. Switch, 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 switch. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hamstring pull, straight leg. Now, grab a hold of that calf for a minute and kind of pull that leg into the arm. Get a little rock. Find your hover. Once you're there, we switch the legs. It's pull, pull, switch, pull, pull, switch. And breathe. Keep that rib engaged into the core. Breathe into the back. Exhale. Engage that core. Ready to take it to tempo? Switch, 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 switch. Breathe. Last one, head and shoulders down. Look to the left, look to the right. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest, rock side to side. Nice and steady here. We're going to take it into double leg stretch. Hands behind the thighs, deep breath in. Exhale, pull the thighs up, pull the abdominals up and in to lift the head and shoulders off the floor. Keeping the lift of the head and shoulders, squeeze the knees in tighter. And then reach the body out long. 2 diagonals, so reach, pull, reach, pull, reach, pull, reach. Pull. 4 more. Last one here. I'm going to knock my thing down. All right, we're going to go to corkscrew next. Or I'm sorry, not corkscrew, but bicycle or twist. So what I want you to do, options here. I want you to keep this clean in the torso. You have an option to keep your feet on the floor. Hands will go behind the head for everyone. Then you're going to take an abdominal curl up. So rest those shoulders away from your ears. Armpits are open. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, melt your ribs towards your spine to lift your head and shoulders off the floor. Now let your head be a little heavy in your hands. So a little 50-50 tension between the head and the hands. Now you have the option of just rotating up there and think about taking your right armpit in the area of your left knee. Obviously it's not going to touch, but you're going to try to do it. And it comes center. Now, what I don't want you to see or feel as you come down and then up in the twist. I want you to stay up in the flexion. We twist, 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 twist. Now, option to add on. As you twist towards the left, you pull up the left knee. You twist, twist, set, twist, twist, set. Continue that. Or option to add on. Those legs float in the air. And you go to that single leg stretch. Try to stay up in your flexion. You just kind of roll in that rib cage. We're having fun yet? 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, bring it down. No, we're not done with this core yet. Here we go. Right knee to tabletop. Left knee to tabletop. Head and shoulders stay down for this one. Take the right hand, cross it to touch in front of the left knee. Take your right leg out on a diagonal. Take your left arm up and perhaps on a diagonal. Press your right knee into your right hand. I'm sorry, your left knee into your right hand. Oh, there it is. Now cross, switch, left hand to right knee as the left foot and the right hand stretch out on those diagonals. Press the left hand into the right knee into the left hand. Now pay attention to your spine. Can you keep it in neutral? Meaning there's a small space above your pants line. Now we're going to switch. Switch, out, pull in, switch, out, pull in, switch, out, pull in, switch, out, pull in, switch, out, pull in. Last time. One more here on the right knee. Ooh, yes. Let those feet float down for a minute. Windshield wiper them side to side. We're going to get into some side body ab work here. One more here in tabletop position, I promise. Tabletop position. Left foot, right foot. Squeeze those knees together. Roll those shoulders down and back. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, twist to one side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Notice as you come back through center, have you rounded your spine? Have you pulled your tailbone up? Are you clenching? Try to keep a nice neutral spine and think you're elongating. So you elongate from that top knee up through the waist. Knees should stay together at all times. They're not shifting like you're having an earthquake there between your knees. Up and over. Pull back through. Up, over, pull back through. We exhale on the twist. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist. Back through center. We're going to add to this, because I know you guys love it. You're going to twist. You're going to take an inhale as you extend those legs out there in that twist. Exhale to bend the knees. Inhale back through center. Other side. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Feel those hamstrings. Exhale, bend. Inhale, center. We're in slow motion here. Twist. We're milking those joints. Floss them out. Pull back through center. And we twist. Extend. Bend the knees. Back through center. One more each side. We twist. Pull that core in. Extend the legs. Keep that right shoulder down or your opposing shoulder down, whatever side you're on. And then we switch. Twist. Extend. Pull back to center. Nice and steady. Now right here, extend those legs up. Make a Pilates V so the heels are touching and there's a small V in the inside rails of your feet. Now, if you need to, you can place your hands underneath of your back like so to give you some protection, especially if you're having issues. And don't feel like you need to go all the way to the floor. Okay, the feet shouldn't drop beneath the hips. But you want to take it down on the diagonal and up. 2, keep a V. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Inhale, down. Shoulders out of your ears. Press into the triceps. Press triceps to the floor. Hands to the floor. You can scoop those hands under your butt if you need to, but don't use them as a crutch forever. We got one more. Inhale down. Exhale up. Good. Bend the knees. Bring the feet to rest. Give yourself a hip bridge up. Stretching the front of that body. Get those hip flexors open. Now, options here. We're going to go right into shoulder bridge since we're here. You have the option to just bridge the hips up and down. And you can stay right here. Nice and steady. Or you can take it into that Pilates bridge where we come up. Put the weight into the left foot, right leg to tabletop. Extend that right leg. We flex the foot down, point it up. Flex down, point it up. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Two more. That left hip better still be in the sky. Good. Set that right foot down. Everybody meet me on the floor. Hips to the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next breath in, press those hips to the air. Back into that bridge. If you're just bridging, give me another set. If you're going into shoulder bridge, we bring that left knee to tabletop. Send that toe to the sky. We flex, pull, flex, pull, flex, pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down. Roll the hips down. Good. Let the knees windshield wiper side to side for a second. And then you're going to meet me on your side. Whatever side has you facing me. I'll speak to your top leg and bottom leg. Good. Now here, you can have your head in your hands, but I usually like the spine to be long from top to bottom. So nose, sternum, belly button, pubic bone align. And then notice if one leg got shorter than the other. If so, you need to kind of pull that top or the bottom shoulder in a little bit. Pull your bottom waist in. Elongate your top waist so those feet stack, one on top of the other. Flex the feet. Lift and lower with this leg. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Now, if you're getting way up here, that means you've just gone Jane Fonda on me. You've opened up your hips and you're sending them into external rotation. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for your thigh, your knee, the top of your foot to stay parallel here, if you will, in direction with your top hip. So it's on that side hip pocket. One more. Hold at the top. Point the toe, make small circles about the size of a dinner plate. Now notice if you're rocking around in that bottom waist. Solidify your waist, engage your core so you don't have any rocking and it's all in that hip. Now reverse your direction. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. Bring the bottom foot to meet it. Now those feet should still match. You take it down, up, down, up, up. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold both of them there. We take them down, lift, down, lift. Double leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up. Let's do the other side. Elongate the body. Engage the bottom waist. Make sure both legs are the same length. So we need to shorten the bottom waist to elongate the top waist. We take that top leg up and down. It's all here in this external part of the hip. You should feel that cheek kind of squeeze up and in. So it's not about externally rotating the leg to get that foot to the sky. 4, 3, are you still breathing? 2, hold at the top, bring the bottom to meet it. Don't worry, I'll come back to those plates, so just remember them, the little circles. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, hold together. Put the mermaid tail down and up, down, up, down, up. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Set the bottom foot down. Let's go back to the circles. Point that toe. We're going to circle about the size of a dinner plate. 4, 3, 2, other side. Reverse the direction, I should say. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Rolling to the belly. Hands by your shoulders. Elbows nice and tight. Untuck the toes so that the tops of the feet are on the floor. Good. Firm your feet into the floor. You'll feel your legs energize. Perhaps your knees even float away from the floor. Take a deep breath in. As you do, push into the floor to lift up. Make sure your pubic bone is down. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, I want you to roll back in. Good. Inhale, lift. Now, as you exhale, feel your belly button draw up. Feel your pubic bone press in. Feel your ribs draw back towards your belly button to lower you to the floor actively. Inhale, up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, pull up. Exhale, pull down. Doing all right? Good. Keep going. 2 more. Last one. Melt all the way back down to the floor. Now from here, hands are still right by your side. Float the legs up. We're going to do just the lower body, that precision. So without the upper body involved, can you keep your legs straight? Can you feel the glutes lift? Can you keep your legs in parallel? Meaning the knees are facing the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, slight variation. Take the toes out towards the outside corners of your mat, externally rotating the legs. Press the pubic bone into the floor without clenching your glutes. Engage your core. Now, lift the legs from that glute line and swim here. A little different, right? 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. If you ever like, I don't feel those in my butt, it's probably because you're bending your knees. Just so you know. All right, now lift the upper body up. Settle onto the elbows. Have the elbows about shoulder width apart. Put your hands flat on the floor. Staying upright. We're going to go into our little single leg kicks. Rolling the shoulders down and back. Hugging your spine with your shoulder blades. And pulling your heart through the frames of your arms. Pubic bone is down. Elongating your lower spine. Now, the single leg kick, just one leg comes up. We point, flex, lower. Let's do that slow-mo other side. Point, flex, lower. Other side. Point, flex, lower. Again. Point, flex, lower. 2 more slow. Point, flex, lower. Alternating legs. Point, flex, lower. Now to tempo. Point, flex, lower. Point, flex, lower. Now you just added speed. Are your shoulders still hugging your spine? Is your heart still lifted between your arms? Point, flex, lower. Point, flex, lower. It's that little hamstring curl pump. Like I'm lost. Point, flex, lower. Point, flex, lower. 1 more set each side. Good. Lower all the way to the floor. Take the right foot into your hand. Now maybe you just stay here and you pull just that one. And you can put your hand in front of you and pull just one foot and then the other. But if you're able to, grab both feet. Now tell both feet to pull both arms back. Now breathe well. You'll start to rock a little bit. And then relax. Good. Windshield wiper those legs back and forth. Nice and steady. Good. Bringing your hands underneath of your shoulders, elbows nice and tight. Bring your feet sits bones width apart, flex your toes under. Firm up your legs, then firm up your core. Take a deep breath in. And if you can, without your knees, push yourself to high plank. But if you need to go to a modified plank, that's fine. Good. Now everybody meet me with your right knee down. Keep those toes tucked under. Now, lifting and lowering the left leg. Some of you are going to stay right here. We're going to go into our leg pull front. This is our modified version. You can do another set or come to high plank. Left foot goes under, we pull, lift. 3, 2, 1. Option here. We lift, then flex the ankle. Or you can do what we were just doing, just lifting and lowering, or go to your knee. One more. Both knees to the floor. Take a little rest pose so the hips stay up over the heels. Flex the back, push the mat away under the hands, making yourself the number 2. Come back to over your hands. Make sure that you've spread your fingers and you're doing those froggy hands. Whole hand active. This time the left knee stays on the floor. Right leg goes out long. For those of you staying on your knee, keep your right foot flexed and really think about sliding that heel up the wall. So it's not that you're trying to lift it because you tend to arch your back, but think it longer. Longer to lift. Now you get to stay here for another round or two. If you're joining me in high plank, take your left foot out. Bring your right foot to meet it. Right toes go under. You are pointed as you lift. 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 For 3, 2, hold. Join me at the flex. Works for you. Lift, flex. Lift, flex. Lift, flex. Lift. One more. Both knees to the floor. Rest. Pulling back. Take a nice deep breath in and a deep breath out. Good. Crossing at the ankles. Roll your body all over your legs to come to a seated position. Move yourself to the middle of your mat. Okay, we're going to go back and revisit some of our rolling work. So make sure you're closer to the front end of your mat. So when your head goes back, you're not rolling off of it. However, keep your chin tucked at all times. It's part of the precision here. So hands behind the thighs, tuck the tail, staying right here. Now, if you have diastasis recti, you want to stay right here anyway. And you're just going to focus on either balancing and holding the core, or if you roll back, you want to stay on your rocking chair. So rib line to pants line, rib line to pants line. If you don't have that issue, you can start to rock bigger. You can pull your feet in close. You can try to put your forehead on your knees. Roll. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. 2 more. Last one. Hold. Nice and balanced. Hands behind the thighs. Extend the right leg up. Pull it back down. Extend the left leg up. Pull it back down. Now you have the option to be rolled back. If you need some space, you can roll off the tailbone and be there on the face of the sacrum. Otherwise, try to get your chest line to your knees and lift and lower and lift and lower. Now this time my legs are apart, about shoulder width apart. Option here to roll again, just like rocking chair, but this time with a wide knee. Rib to pants line. You want to think about the abdominals drawing up and in, like you were getting ready to cough as you roll up. You get those abs to work. Option to extend the legs, coming into wide leg rocker. When you rock back, only rock as wide or as far as your bra line for us ladies. As soon as you feel your bra line, you want to engage that core to come back up. You'll roll to the base of your neck, but you don't want to wait until the base of your neck to do the work. Then you'll have gone too far. One more time. And then come all the way up. Good, set the feet on the floor. Scooch back just a smidgen. And then I want you to place your hands behind you. You can either go with fingertips facing out on either edge or fingertips facing your hips. Make sure the hands are flexed. Meaning froggy cat hands. Feet about sits bones width apart. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, press your hips up, making that bridge. Now we're going to go down for 2, up for 2. Think precision. Shoulders are hugging the spine. Chest is open. I'm wrapping those glutes up and into my sacrum to lift the hips. Just a couple more. Last one here. Good, and relax. Now we're going to add to that or repeat that. So if that felt challenging enough, I want you to do another round of those. If you would like to move on to the next phase of that, we're going to go to a long leg. So the legs go out in front of you in their full length. Fingers face away over the edges of the mat or towards your hips, but not behind. It's a hyperextended elbow. Good. Keep a little tension in your elbows no matter where they are. Flex your fingers. Use your whole hand. And now this time, either repeat with bent knees or join me with the straight leg. You'll lift and lower. Exhale. Lower. Lift. Lower. Try to roll those feet into the floor. You got one more. Release all the way down. No matter where you are, take your weight off of your hands for a moment. Shake the water off your hands. We're going to add to that. Even if you're using the bent knee, I want you to try to do the next part, but just from the bent knee position. If you're in the straight leg, you're going to do the same thing. We're going to try to bring our weight into transfers, taking one foot off the floor and then the other, knee towards the chest. It prepares us for the kick in this particular exercise. We won't do the kick today, but just know it's coming, okay? So if you're here with your feet in a closer position, knees are bent, you'll come up and bring the right knee in. Sink the hips, lift up, pull the left knee in. Sink the hips. So you want to think the higher this knee lifts, the more this opposing foot's pressing into the floor. So I'm trying to really open up in like a split sensation through the pelvis. If your legs are straight, you're going to pull up just one leg. Settle back down. Lift the hips, pull the leg, settle back down. Shoulders are hugging the spine, chest stays open even as we pull the hips back to the floor. Try not to curve the spine. Got a couple more. Pulling, lowering. Last one. And lower all the way down. Good. Take the feet, place them about mat width apart. Good. Let's take the hands in parallel position, reaching them up. You also have the option to keep your hands on the floor here. And you literally would walk your hands out like you're trying to stretch the spine forward. We're trying not to roll or flex the hips in this particular exercise. You want to keep your sits bones on the ground, tailbone on the ground. Deep breath in as you sit tall. As you exhale, drop the chin towards the chest. Start to roll the body over. as if you're trying to extend your spine out of your hips. Then inhale, stacking back up. Exhale, tuck the chin, roll, pull the ribs back, pull the abs back. Inhale, stacking back up. Growing a little taller. Exhale, now flex the feet. Find the precision of the feet. Inhale, stacking back up. And then exhale, tuck the chin, roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, stacking back up. We have one more. Tuck and roll. Inhale, stacking back up. From here, bring the feet together. Inside rails touching. Flex the feet as if you placed your footprints against the wall. Bring your hands behind your head. Take a nice deep breath in. Sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, twist to whichever direction. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist, other side. Twist, twist, back to center. Exhale, back to center. That little bounce isn't from you jerking on your head or from you jerking around through your shoulders. It's from that little abdominal compression as you empty the air out of your belly. Inhale, center, exhale, twist, twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist, twist. Inhale, center, twist, twist. Back to center, back to center. We're going to have one more on each side. So original side, back to center, extra crispy. No, I'm just kidding. Back to center. Harper joke. Take your legs out to your width of your mat. We're going to go into our saw. We're going to break it down into steps and then take it to tempo. So sitting here in center, hands touch. We're going to twist, sweep the arm, compress over the leg as we saw. Back up through center. Twist other side, arm sweeps back. Saw the pinky toe. Stack back up, inhaling here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, saw the pinky toe. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Other side. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, saw the pinky toe. Inhale, lift, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, saw the pinky toe back to center. Inhale. Exhale, twist. We're taking our time because of precision. Roll, 2, 3, center. Exhale, twist. Both sits bones heavy. Reach. Saw, 2, 3. Lift up. Center. Flex the feet. As you twist, reach the arm. And 1, 2, 3. Lift it up. Center. Good. Let's take a couple to tempo. So twist, sweep, saw, 2, 3. Through center, twist and sweep. 1, 2, 3. Lift. Twist and sweep. Saw. 1, 2, 3. Back to center. Twist and sweep. Saw. 1, 2, 3. Back up and through. That one gets easier and easier the more we do it, the more we break it down, the more we find the precision without just flinging ourselves through it. Now let's go back to our side. We're going to stay on our elbow. And for this one, we're going to break a couple of our conventional Pilates rules. But okay. So let's go onto the shoulder, or I'm sorry, the elbow. And let's engage that shoulder. Think about pulling that shoulder blade into its pocket, hollowing out the armpit, hollowing out the bottom waist, keeping a slight bend in the legs. Good. Take that top leg. We're going to start with that standard kick that we've done a million times over. Right? Sweep it forward, sweep it back. Forward, back. Are you arching and lengthening? If so, you're cheating. Keep going. Now, we're going to change it out. we're going to do a little sweep. So take it down, sweep it up and back. Little beat, sweep, flex the beat, sweep it up, touch, 2, sweep it up, flex down, 2, sweep it up and around, tap, lift, tap, tap, lift, tap, tap, lift, tap, tap, slow motion. Like I am just going to floss those hips out. Yes. Oh yeah. One more time. Now, bring that leg forward. Give it a big hug there. Sit into that hip a little bit. Rock back and forth. A little stretch for you. Let's bring it around to the other side. All right, here we go. Slight bend in the knees. Engaged through that bottom waist. We're not slinking into the floor. We're pushing away from it. Standard kick. The sweep and pull. Back. Stay straight. Head stays long. We're using the core, the butt, core, tush, core, tush. Breathe. For 4, 3. Are they getting easier for you each time we practice? I hope so. All right, sweeps. You're going to bring it forward. Tap the foot, lift, tap, tap, lift, tap, tap, lift, tap, tap, lift. Woo, now as you lift, notice if you slouch towards the floor or arch the back. If you are, knock it off. 4, 3, 2. We love them. We love them. Tell yourself, we love them. Last one. Bring it around. Squeeze it in there. Okay, so the foot's on the floor. I'm just kind of like pushing my knee away. My spine is rocking around. I'm just stretching out a little bit. Feeling okay? Yeah? All right, cool. Back to your belly. All right, here we go. We're going to go into some swimming work, but before we get into the full swimming, I want you to isolate this time the upper body and those obliques, that love handle area. So arms go out long. Deep breath in. I want you to take a peek at what I'm doing, and then I want you to look at the floor. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start. Watch what I'm doing, and then look at the floor. Don't do this and look at me at the same time. So I'm going to look down. I'm pressing my feet firmly into the floor, rolling my pubic bone into the floor by engaging my core. I'm going to lift up to the canyon of my spine. Now, instead of just fluttering here, I'm going to sweep one arm back and around like I'm going to cup my tush. Pull back through. Sweep the other arm over and around. Cup the tush. Sweep it back through. I might have to scoot away from my screen. Bring it around. Scoop. Pull back through to that Superman pose. Scoop one arm around. Reach back through. And we breathe. Inhale. Exhale to Superman. Inhale, sweep. Exhale to Superman. Pubic bone down. Exhale to Superman. Inhale, sweep. You can do this. Pull around. I want one more on each side. Sweep. Pull back around. Sweep. Pull back around. Take a moment, rest. We're going to prepare for swimming. So that's going to be top and bottom. We worked the bottom earlier. And now we'll work the top. Now we're going to put them together. You ready? Of course we are. So firm up the legs. Tell your kneecaps they no longer exist. They're going to pull up by those quads. Go ahead and lift the feet because you're squeezing at the underwear line. All right? The brief line. And then lift from the canyon of the spine. Float the arms up. We begin to pump. So alternating. Right arm with left leg, vice versa. Swim, swim, Find a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Avoid using your knees. Squeeze at the tush. Pubic bone is down. We breathe. Breathe. 2, 1. And lower. Hello, back body. Now, this is way over in contemporary Pilates land. Take your mat up for a moment, fold it, so that you have some space to slide around on the floor without a mat. Put your pubic bone on the end of your mat. I love this one. Works all the things, okay? All the things. So pubic bone on the end of the mat. If you have a hardwood floor, you're in super luck. We're going to go into that Superman or that swimming. But from there, watch what I'm doing. I'm going to open my elbows towards the sides like a goalpost. So try that a couple times. I pull the elbows to the sides like I am floating in a skydive position. Now, make your legs match. So I take my knees out to the side, touch the soles of my feet together, but notice I'm still very flat. I'm not with my feet up by my butt. I'm flat. Swim, Superman, frog legs. Superman, frog legs. Superman, frog. Superman, frog. Having fun yet? 4 more. And frog. Superman, and frog. 2 more. Superman, and frog. Last one. Superman, and frog. Relax. Good. Go ahead and push yourself up. Bring your mat back out to its full length. Good. Now, if you were with me the other day, we're going to end with our Pilates push-ups. And you're like, push-ups are not my jam. Remember, you can do these along the wall. So while everyone else is rolling down, you'll start down, you'll roll up. As they connect their hands to the high plank, you'll connect to the wall with your feet preferably out further away. Hands a little lower than the shoulders at the chest. Then when they give me 3 push-ups, you're going to give me 3 tight elbow to the rib push-ups. And then as they walk back, you're going to flat back. And then as they roll up, you are going to roll down. Got it? Hopefully, because I'm not there to help. So if you are doing push-ups, start at the back of your mat. Inhale, lift the hands up. You are going to roll down. My wall push-up people, you roll up the wall, walk up the wall. Walk out, floor folks, to high plank. Here you can take your knees or stay in high plank. The elbows need to come back towards the rib cage, like you're stuck in a box as you push up. Keep your core affirmed. Pubic bone zipped towards the belly button. Now press yourself back towards your feet. If you're at the wall, you're in a flat back, pushing away from the wall. Floor folks, roll up. Wall folks, roll down. Inhale at the top. Exhale, rolling down or up if that's where you are. Walking the hands out to high plank or finding it on the wall. Coming to your knees, staying in high plank, or making sure your feet are far enough away from the wall. We press 1. We press 2. We press 3. We then walk ourselves back to a flat back or hands back to the feet if you're on the floor. And then we roll up. At the wall, you roll down. Inhale. Exhale, rolling down if you're standing, rolling up if you're down. Walking your hands out. High plank, knee, or prepping at the wall. Breathe in. As you lower, exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. One more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Walking back to the feet or flat back if you're at the wall. And then rolling up, everybody, to meet me at standing. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. This time lift the hands, deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Feet parallel position. Deep breath in, lifting up through the ankles. Exhale, lowering back down. Bringing the heels back together for Pilates V. Inhale, lifting up through. Exhale, lowering down. And one more breath, just reach up, stretch, stretch, and melt it down. Good. You made it for today. Congratulations. And then I'm going to remind you for tomorrow, you need a TheraBand or you need a strap or a belt or a long scarf, something that you can tie around your rib cage. A lot of our practice is going to be with that around our rib cage tomorrow, talking about the Great Divide. And then I also would like to know if 7:30 could work for you, or even 8 o'clock. 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning, bumping this up so that some of you who are being called into work early or school with your kids can participate. So let me know. I will make a final announcement and adjustment to the schedule based off the census. You can also vote over on my personal page. I put it in my story today. So let me know what you prefer, 7:30, 8 o'clock. Do you guys need earlier so that you can still participate and bring friends? All right. Tomorrow again, yoga, strap or scarf, belt, or a TheraBand. TheraBands are best, but if you don't have them, it's fine. And then also a bolster or a block, like a pillow, something that you're going to be able to sit on, because we're going to be doing a lot of breathing practices. Okay. So see you tomorrow for yoga. For now, Pilates is done. Have a beautiful Monday.